And we're live. Not sure if there's anyone there yet. Let me press that again. And we're live. No. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure it is working over on the YouTube side. Seems to be. Everything seems to be okay. If there's anyone in there, let me just check and see. Right, well, JCT was in first, so JCT, thank you very much, and Patrick Williams, that's all is in so far. So you're stuck with me for the moment, guys, unless you want to chat and let us know what you've been up to. It's a bit toasty this evening. Heating has turned well up. Ralph Morrick and HH Recycling, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Let me put the link is there, but let me pin it so that if anyone wants to come up, it's there when they come in. Pin message done. Pooh's mate, good to see you. Happy New Year, by the way, to anyone that's already gone into 2024. There may be some Australian, New Zealand, that sort of area. May be in the chat. If you are, guys, Happy New Year to you, and hope 2024 brings everything you want. Paul Frost, welcome in. Good to see you, sir. Good to have you on board. So it's that time of year where we all make the New Year's resolution. Scrapping on the fly, welcome in. Missed you coming in there. It's where we make our New Year's resolutions and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure E. Matthews has a few more epiphanies to make between now and midnight tonight. Anfield Road, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope all is good, Lee. Happy New Year to you, and Happy New Year to everyone else as well. Philip, Happy New Year to you, sir. Where am I here? Evening all. You heard. But Philip may be already on the drink. But yeah, everyone starts off the new year with what they plan. But a lot of scrappers, we plan on maybe changing what we scrap. Do we stop micro scrapping? Do we do more micro scrapping? Do we stop picking up certain stuff? All that kind of carry on. For me, I don't really make them sorts of resolutions. The only resolution I'm making this year, going into it, is that I'll definitely get my shed done, a new shed done, so I have more space for scrapping. Even in wet weather, then I can do a bit more scrapping. At the moment, the shed I have is way too small. It's full to the brim with stuff that I need to scrap out. So my New Year's resolution and what I plan on doing in 2024 is get the shed done, the scrap shed done, so that I can actually do more scrapping. So that's what my resolution is to do. Other than that, just carry on as normal. Hey, Granny and the Bear Scrappers, good to see you. Welcome in. So, guys, what's your resolution in the scrap sort of thing? I don't want resolutions. Oh, I plan on losing weight, blah blah blah. Resolution scrap related. So mine is to get my scrap shed done. Let me see there who is in. Good morning, 9 a.m. here in New Zealand. Well, Happy New Year, Rex. Good to see you, and I wish you a really, really good 2024, and I hope you get everything you want. This is a new name to me. Oh no, it isn't. I see that guy was in last week, Dog Fart. Yes. Welcome in, Dog Fart. I'm going to scrap more and get my garage sorted out. Yes, definitely. That's the same as what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully, get more scrapping done. But I only can get more scrapping done if I get the bigger shed built. Oh, that was Happy New Year in Welsh. I thought you were on the beer and you were sozzled. Scrap it all. Hello, Irish, and all Happy New Year. Well, Happy New Year to you too as well. Yeah, so get more scrapping done. Pick up more scrap, maybe stuff like that. I don't know. Is that what people are planning on doing? Electronic scrapper, welcome in. We have snow here in Chicago, Illinois. Oh, Chicago. I don't like cold, really cold weather. I prefer good. Now, you get like a lot of snow. Like when I say a lot of snow, a couple of feet of snow. I couldn't be handling that. Here in Ireland, we get a bit of snow, and the whole country is closed down for the day that it's there. So I don't know. So anyone else got any New Year's resolutions scrap related for the going into before we go into 2024. I was hoping I'd get Ian Matthews up here because again, if anyone was watching his live on Wednesday, I think he was live. Yeah, he was live on Wednesday. He was going with another epiphany. He had another epiphany. So, as you all say, that wouldn't be the first epiphany that Ian Matthews would have had. Let me see, what are we doing here? Oh, snow. You can keep it there. Wednesday. Hey, Mike, welcome in. Good to see you, sir. What is Pooh's mate saying Wednesday for? Is there snow coming on Wednesday for you? Made it, JR ACAT, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, it's toasty, so this is coming off. I have my wood stove heating the radiators from there, the boiler stove, so it's nice and toasty at the moment. I made a New Year's resolution about 10 years ago, never to make another New Year's resolution. So you're keeping that one. Fair enough. I say I don't really make resolutions, but my plan in the scrapping thing is to get that shed done. And because I need a space, I haven't really picked up anything in ages because I just don't have any space for it. And I don't want my backyard looking like a complete junkyard. So I do need to kind of get control on that. Welcome on board, sir.
How's it going, my man?
What's the story? Did you have a good time out with your missus last week?
Oh, I did. We had a fantastic Christmas. Yeah, it was really nice. We take our time. We open presents all day long. She cooks a nice breakfast, a nice dinner. So yeah, we just had a great time. Lots of fun. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Mike. How are you? Cruiser Mac, welcome in, and Kevin Sturgis, welcome in. Happy New Year to Kevin. He's already in 2024, as was Rex, who was in there a few minutes ago. So they've already stepped into 2024. So, well, Happy New Year to them. So, Shark, what's your New Year's resolutions, or what's your thing? As I say, I don't really make resolutions. I tell people there, my plan is to get my shed made, a bigger scrapping shed. That's my plan for 2024. If I get that done, I'll be happy. That's what I'm planning on trying to get done next year. I know you have a lot of plans for next year. Moving out of Florida being the big one.
Yeah, so I mean, other than the fact that we're leaving Florida, I don't like to make resolutions either. I gave up on that a long time ago when I never kept any of them.
Yeah.
So it's not so much about making resolutions as much as business plans, right? What am I doing with the company? Where are we going? That kind of stuff. So, and the big thing is we're moving. So, probably going to take a serious financial hit this year when we move, because there'll be time spent moving and not scrapping. So, how that's going to play out. Plus, it's just going to be expensive to move. So moving the house, moving the business, yeah, it's going to be a weird year.
Who's made it saying that Ian Matthews has been bad with a bad cough? Well, I'd say the amount of alcohol he consumed on Wednesday night's show may have brought down his immune system a bit.
I'll tell you what, he has been kind of sick quite a bit this year.
Yeah, he has. He's got a cough. If you're like Ian now, and you Ian probably gets wet a lot from doing stuff outside or whatever, and then he's going into the shed and he's stripping stuff out in his wet clothes. Chances are you're going to pick up a lot of colds.
Yeah.
Plus, don't forget he's an old man. That's not
sure. Did you watch my video I posted today?
Oh man, what? Like I got to go watch every day?
I found your action figure. Fat bastard.
It looks like a baby. Get in my belly.
I'd rather look at my titties.
So, Mike, have you any plans going into 2024 that you've set yourself that you want to do, or in scrap related, like?
Not scrap related, but I'm hoping to die.
You've been hoping that for years now, man.
59 of them. Not really. Just focus on some different shit than what I'm doing.
Yeah, well, hopefully it won't be as turbulent year for you as it was 2023, because you had all that go with your neighbour dying and your having to move house and all that sort of carry on. Not sure what was happening for months there.
Yeah, and my neighbor right next door here, he just passed away yesterday, so might be me.
Damn, man, they're dying to get away from you.
I guess.
I was going to say, if you want to get rid of Shark, just move in beside him. It's obviously going to happen.
I'm waiting to see where he moves, and then I'm going to go house hunting.
Shark, if you see Iris Mike popping up beside you, move out straight away. You know your time is limited.
I'm gonna have to use AI to convince everybody that I've moved somewhere else so that Mike can't find me.
I will find you.
Are you the Grim Reaper at the weekends or something, Mike? Is that what you do for a part-time job?
I don't know.
Mike is just standing outside Shark's house, holding the sickle, just waiting.
Yeah, that guy next door, he gave up a long time ago. He told me that like 2 years ago. Yeah, I gave up. He was sickly as hell. But he was a chronic smoker and alcoholic, and walked around with a oxygen mask on, smoking a cigarette and stuff.
Hey, welcome in. Good to see you.
So remember that projector that I said I had to get out of my way?
Yes.
So I took it apart. It has 2 DLPs in it. I already took one out. So when I took it apart, I got 2 more out of it.
So you got 4.
Very cool.
So there was 3 DLPs in that big ass computer.
3 of them.
Isn't that crazy? Ceramic ones too. But that's all that's left of it. Look, right here. It's taking me 12 hours to do it.
Any YouTube techies in here have a problem with my view of the video and chat? Well, usually at the bottom of when you're on YouTube, there's a thing there to change the way you're viewing the video, isn't there? There's a little box at the bottom which has cinema mode. It gives you a couple of different modes to change the video on your full screen mode, play on TV, cinema mode, and multiplayer mode. So play around with them. Maybe they might solve your problem.
Hold on, my drug dealer's here.
Hey, Mike.
He's gone, his drug dealer. His drug dealer just pulled up.
I said, hold on.
All right, now hold on. Good Lord.
Push Dog, Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, try as Philip said, default mode should be there as well as one of the options if you're not in. Because I have YouTube open there, but I haven't it in default. Have I? I have it in default mode. But then if I change it to cinema mode, it changes the view. So I don't see the chat now at all. And if I go back to default mode, the chat will appear up at the side of YouTube. So maybe that could be the problem for her. Quit using Windows 98. Hey, that ain't Pooh's mate. That's Ian Matthews. And I don't even think he's on Windows 98 yet. I think he's still on DOS 1.3 or 3.0 or whatever the hell
like that. Yeah, and Pooh's, unfortunately, there's nothing you can do that's going to prevent you from seeing Mike. So, it doesn't matter what you do with your YouTube settings, you're still going to have to put up with Mike.
Poor Mike. But yeah, I hope Ian Matthews isn't too bad. No, he sent me a picture yesterday of him eating chocolates. So it didn't stop him stuffing it. I was hoping he was going to come up and explain this epiphany he had last Wednesday night again of what he's going to do. And every year he has this epiphany around this time of year when he's going to scrap everything out and he's not going picking up any more stuff. And I don't mind that, but I can only see half of them.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what his epiphany was for 2023.
Yeah, well, his epiphany last year was to clean up. He was going to become a metal artist. He wasn't going to be picking up any more scrap. He was going to clear out all the stuff behind him in the shed. How many of them things did he actually tick off the list? I don't think any. He's probably there now watching us, and he's probably saying, "You dirty little rats," picking on me when I'm not there to defend myself. I enjoyed it. Myself and the guys last week. It was good, and every day Solars popped up as well, which is good to see her. She had she had a really bad 2023. So I hope 2024 really does improve for her. She deserves a bit of a good year ahead for her. She really does deserve it.
I sure hope that she has a better 24 because man, it couldn't. If she has a worse 24 than 23, that's not going to be good. It's just some people get a rough patch for a while. Hopefully that's it, and things turn around for her, and she has a really good 2024. Yeah. So, Mike, before you went to get your drugs or sell your drugs, I was going to ask you to hold those DLPs up again. They looked like they were metal on fiber.
Trying to do shit. What do you want?
I'm just trying to help you look, the metal on fibers are $7.45 a pound right now.
The what?
Or are they ceramic or are they metal on fiber?
I said ceramic, dumbass.
Oh, that's all you had to do.
I said it already. Listen.
I'm glad that Mike is listening to you on the safety tips. Like, see how he's wearing his protective glasses? I am really good that he's picking up on your safety tips.
I forgot to take them off yesterday. So I got on
So those are $26 a pound, Mike. There's some good money there.
Yeah, I'm just adding them with I'm gonna add them with the ones I have, which are all these. And when I take my 34 oldies over there apart, then I'm gonna take all the CPUs and put them in my bucket here, and I'm gonna send them to Mike and have him refine the gold for me. That's one of my things for the new year. Instead of selling him the stuff, I'm gonna have him refine it. He said, "Not a problem."
So you'll get a percentage of gold. He'll take a percentage off the value of it, yeah?
I'll have a little tidbit of gold, yes.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna try to start buying silver again, like I used to. I haven't done that in probably over a year or so.
Yeah, what are silver prices like at the moment? I know they were dropping a bit during the week. I was looking and they dropped back a bit. What are they at the moment? Silver?
Yeah, they dropped down a little bit. Let's see.
Today.
24 an ounce.
24 an ounce. You're saying that's in dollars, I presume, because it's 21 euros.
Yes.
So
24.01 US dollars per ounce.
Yeah, it started that's the week. So it started the week up at 22 euro and it's dropped back to 21 euro 61 cents. So it's down about 2% roughly.
So it's a good time to be buying silver when it's down.
Yeah. Like it's down for the month. It's down over 6% for the month. So but it's still up 2% on the last 3 months. So it's still up higher. It's still higher than it was 6 months ago or 3 months ago. So is it going to do downward trends or is it going to just steady out there? But it's nice. Hey, Simon, welcome in. It's nice to see. Reading up on what they're saying about gold, they're expecting gold to hold its value and rise next year a bit. So that's good.
Yeah. That's when you say to yourself, "Dang, I wish I'd bought some gold." Right?
Yeah.
So, but for us, it's all about what we can get from our scrap. So, board prices and stuff like that should be healthy for us.
Yeah, well, as you said, they should be staying around the same. if not rising. So you shouldn't see a drop as long as gold stays up there. You shouldn't see prices drop back on any of your boards or RAM or any of that carry on. So at least you can kind of budget then, and you know what you know what you're going to be taking in for the next month or whatever, price wise. At least you're able to plan. You know.
Yeah.
What did Bush Dog do? What did Bush Dog? I just bought a 2023 1-ounce silver maple the other day with some of my Christmas money. It's so shiny. There we go.
Shiny. You know, we used to know a guy that would come up on this channel that would look at what Mike's doing right now and say something like, "Ain't nobody got time for that."
Yeah, there used to be a guy who used to say that once.
Yeah. There used to be a guy that would say that once.
I got it.
I got it.
Let's see. I got some maples. I got some maples right here. Somebody paid me with maples for something. Oh yeah, for a bunch of lead.
And how do you? Well, I suppose the person you're getting them off, you have to have a certain amount of trust with them first. But how are you sure you're getting proper silver when you're doing it? Do you test it? Do you look for proof certs or anything like that to prove it was the proper silver, or is it just that you know already?
Well, so I don't test it because I don't want to mark it up. I don't want to mar it. I accepted silver in payment from this person because I know and trust them, and so they wouldn't have sent me the silver unless as fakes, unless maybe they didn't know, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then the other thing that I do is I only buy from reputable sources like AppMex or Kitco, and I don't and I buy known mints that have a certain quality control to try to help. Now there are folks that will try to go out and even still try to scam it, but I think I would be more nervous with gold because silver is not by the time that somebody tries to fake a silver coin, they've probably spent so much time and effort trying to fake a silver coin that they might as well have just bought and sold a silver coin.
Yeah, at the price it is for silver per ounce, it's not really worth faking it.
Yeah. Gold is a little bit different. I'm very careful when I buy gold. I'm buying it from a reputable source, and I'm not, and it's not. I'm not buying big bars or stuff like that. I'm very careful with the gold, and I don't really buy a lot of physical gold anyway, so because I'm a cheapskate.
Yeah, as the gold prices the way they are, I think if they stick the first 6 months of the year without falling under the 2,000, I can't see them going below 2,000 ever again, to be honest.
I probably not, but weird things can happen.
Yeah, I know you could have a bit. Well, again, if you have a recession or something like that, they should go up the way again, because all of a sudden they become more of a thing to have your money in, because they don't depreciate as quick as any other form of investments and stuff like that in a recession time.
Yeah, I mean, we could have world peace break out and everybody work together to solve some of the things like food crisis and things like that are going on, and that might lower the price of gold.
Yeah. I can't see everyone coming together in this world that we live in to agree on anything.
I think that the only thing that could possibly bring humanity together is an alien invasion, like that movie, the 4th, what was it, 4th of July, July 4th, whatever one, the Will Smith movie where aliens came and were going to try to
Independence Day.
Yeah. But I think short of an Independence Day scenario, yeah, we're just too freaking stupid as a species to ever come together and try to move forward.
Yeah, I see there what electronics scrapper. He spent Christmas getting 110 ounces of silver, used a lot of acid. So, how much did you think your acid cost was, electronic scrapper? How much do you think you spent on the acids to get the 110 ounces? Because we say 110 ounces at the current market value of how much? How many dollars per ounce at the moment? 25, was it you said, or 24 or something? Chart scrapper?
24.
24. So
24 an ounce.
Yeah, so that got 100 ounces would be in 2,400, and then another 24. Yeah, so I'd like to see what his profit was after the assets, or did he make a profit, or did the assets eat up his profit? Just it'd be interesting to see. So they usually drop in December because everyone is weighing in for. The scrap prices do usually drop in December because everyone is cashing in a lot of scrap at the same time, to have some extra spending money for Christmas. So the scrap yards know that, so they drop it down a bit because they know there'll be a lot of people trying to cash in. Then maybe in January there mightn't be as much stuff to be cashed in, so prices might go up a little bit in the scrap yard. So if you're not stuck for it, sometimes it's worth keeping it till January and see what happens.
Yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised that one of my Ferris yards, the steel price went up a little bit. Not much, like half a penny, but it still went up a little bit. So that was pretty cool. But I also found it interesting that my non-Ferris yard, which is a relatively small operation, they shut down from Christmas through today, through the first. So they won't open again until the second. But the larger yards in the area, they were back up again on the 26th. They were open for business as usual all week long. So it's interesting the way different yards decided to approach the holidays.
Electronic scrapper said he spent $600 on acid, so he still had a nice profit there if he ever cashed in that silver, because he got over $2,000 in silver. So to only cost 600, so you still have a nice thing. And again, I'm presuming what he was refining the silver from, he didn't have to buy it; it was all scrap silver, unless he had to buy some silver to refine, because some people buy like plated silver plates or knives or forks at the sea, and they refine them from the silver from that as well, and stuff like that. And then they might have to buy that stuff. Hey, Big Country Scrapper, by the way, welcome in. In the sea and ICs are a great. What are you up to, Mike? You going cutting the beard?
I'm gonna cut some hedges.
I was going to say, you cutting your beard?
I bought two machetes. I was told to buy a machete, so I bought two because I'm a rebel.
For cutting the transformers, is it?
That's what they say. But I only bought them because of the name. Hooey Man.
Hooey Man.
It's a Hooey Man. They come in a nice sheath. Put them in. I can hang it on my belt and walk around the streets, one on each side like a cowboy.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how far I get.
I'm giving
through here daily.
I'm on the Cadbury's chocolate fingers tonight.
I'm gonna have to go get me something. Here, wait a minute. I gotta go find out. We still have some stuff left over. I saw where Mrs. Shark hid the Cadburys. So
I'll tell you what. That projector, that was the power supply of that projector. That thing is huge.
That's the big power supply.
It's heavy as hell. Do we take it apart and get all the coppery bits out of it? Hell no. Stupid idea. Anyway.
Oh, so it was a toll refine you were doing. Okay.
These are good magnifying glasses.
Toys and lollipops before the price goes up nearly.
All right. One more. Cross knives and argument.
People have sayings over here. So if you drop a knife or a fork on the floor, it's something that'll be a bill at the door or something. And so if you cross knives, it means you're going to have an argument with someone.
I'm good. Let's go. I never pass up a good argument.
Then again, if you've got them knives, I don't think many people want to argue with you.
Be arguing with myself. Damn, the thing connected. Stand by.
Yay, boost bar.
So Mrs. Shark caught me going into the stash. But she wanted me to tell you how much that she appreciated you sending these, because it took her back to when she was a young girl and her dad got stationed in England. And for the first time in her life, she had something other than Hershey's.
Yeah.
And she's been in love with Cadbury ever since.
Yeah. If down in the basement, show your face and then you can hide it again. I just want to make sure. Okay, that's all right. I know who it is now.
Check for yellow, blue epoxy capacitors in configure.
What's going on?
How do, big country?
What's up, big country?
I'm doing all right. How you guys doing today?
Happy New Year to you.
You as well. You as well.
So, big country, any big plans for 2024, scrap related wise?
Just growing my business. That's all. I mean, I just picked up a huge company that's got like 4,000 HVAC technicians. So I'm gonna be grabbing all their scrap and run out too.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, it is. That's nice to be getting all that.
Yeah, well, they called me and said that their warehouse was overloaded with crap and asked if I could come clean it out. And I said, sure. And I went there. There was like 150 AC units and furnaces and everything. Yeah.
That's nice. That's good that your business is going on the up and up, because every time you pick up a new customer, it's more money in your pocket, isn't it? At the end of the time.
That's right. Copper in the Horde is always good.
Who are you
Yeah.
calling for?
Yeah.
So check
I'm trying to get this lazy American over there to start getting his copper together and actually going after it, you know?
Yeah, but see, I got this stupid ass Canadian who thinks I don't do nothing but motors. You know, I do computers too. So I don't make money on copper. I make money on computers. So yeah, Shark, how big that thing is. But these are all the boards at a projector.
Those are some pretty big
I'm
BGA
not
chips.
talking to you. I'm not talking to you. I talk to you. I talk to you every day. Well, I gotta talk to you now.
I was going to say, what make was that projector?
I don't know. It's a broken projector now. But these all
Those are nice board, man.
That's a lot of boards in that projector.
Yeah, the other thing weighed like freaking 80 pounds. I don't know what it was because I kind of discombobulated it. I don't know if I can find it. I don't know. It's called broken projector.
Rooster's been in the barn all morning taking BGA chips and stuff and IC chips off the boards.
I'll get to the copper. Don't you worry, buddy.
And Big Country Scrapper, have you found a way of? Do you know that all them BGA chips and them IC chips and stuff you're building up? Have you discovered how to get them over to board sort yet?
The BGA chips I'm gonna send to that lazy American to send to his refiner.
Oh, they got lost.
And I actually just started. I'm starting up a board sort kind of deal here in Canada. Actually, I'm gonna be connecting with a bunch of Canadian scrappers, buying like their RAMs, their slot cards, their CD-ROM boards, CPU, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm going to be buying them off of local scrappers and any Canadian scrappers that don't want to ship to the U.S. And then since I'm already shipping to Mike, that's probably where it's all going to go eventually.
Geez, Mike will have to get a helper with all this stuff going to be coming his way.
Well, I mean, he'll have to stop
Adelino.
being lazy, that's for sure.
Welcome in, Adelino.
What was
Good to
you
see you.
doing last night at 9 o'clock? Sitting your fat ass on the couch. I was out here working. Thank you very much.
Anyways, Jill said, Big Country Scrapper, sounds like you'll be hiring some people to help you with all the extra work you're going to be doing. Who
Yeah.
is it just you and your son that do all this, or do you have anyone else that helps you out?
No, it's just me and Rooster.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
just Brewster. It ain't him because he's actually lazier than me.
Well, you know.
Watch his videos. He tells us how, well, do that, do this, do this. That's all video.
I mean, this morning that was true. I mean, he woke up at like 5 o'clock this morning, went out to the barn, and he was depopulating boards all day. I had to catch up on some paperwork and stuff because, like, my
catch up on paper or catch up on sleep. That's what you're catching up on.
I wish, but no, because of all these HVAC companies I deal with, right? Like, I gotta register everything, and every AC unit I have that I get, I gotta ticket it and drain it and all that, and I gotta be able to write all that freon and stuff off in the tanks and stuff. So it's a lot of paperwork.
GR Cat goes, that's what kids are for. Yeah, cheap labor.
Yeah, my kid's not cheap though. I pay him in silver bullion.
Oh, he's got his head screwed on, you see. Bushrock says he's seriously thinking of moving to Ontario. Okay.
Heck yeah, man. Come on up.
For what reason, Bushdog? Is to compete with Big Country Scrapper? Are you going to be his rival?
No, he can come work for me.
Yep. Big Country needs somebody else to hold the end.
Voice. Yeah, to hold the voice.
Yeah.
Maybe your New Year's resolution should be to make a spot where the voice can be screwed to.
Yeah, I went and priced out wood, but at the price of plywood here is ridiculous. Like, it's almost like $80 for a sheet of plywood.
I'm gonna send a bunch of these to Big Country so he can clamp his vice down on the bench.
There you go.
I'll send you a couple of the big ones and the smaller ones there.
I got a couple of them that I use for my glass when I'm pouring metal, but
With that, almost time to eat 16-pound pork roast. It's been roasting since last night at 9 p.m. Low and slow. There you go. It'll pull off nice and easy off it. I bring my. There you go. See, Bushdog said he'll bring his vice stand for you.
there we go. All taken care of now. See, I ain't got to bolt nothing down.
Now you do realize that when Bushdog comes, you're going to have to house him as well.
That's all right. I mean, we got some acreage here. You can park a trailer.
Yeah. You're so lucky, you guys, that have all that land around you. You just like acres and acres of land to work in. Where over in Ireland here, there's not that many. It's all taken by farmers, so you couldn't say go put in a scrapyard in the middle of in a farmyard,
Yeah, but see, there's a plus side to that and a negative side to that. Plus side, yeah, you got the land, but the negative side, when you're a scrapper, you don't tend to tear anything apart and you just stockpile it.
Yeah, I suppose that's the other side. Yeah, the more space you have, the more you'll fill it. You go, yeah, I'll get around to that. I don't need to scrap it straight away because I can just leave it there. It's not in the way. Where if you haven't got much space, you have to go, right, I'm going to need to scrap that down or I won't be able to get into the area,
I got a mountain of central air units that's probably taller than my barn sitting out back right now.
Because even look there, like E-Waste Mike, when he moved into that shed first, he couldn't get in the door with the amount of stuff he had built up. And now look how much space he's created around him already. He's cleared so much space.
That's because he threw everything worth money into tin shred.
Ain't nothing.
He didn't comment on that one.
I just learned to ignore him.
What did Ralph say? You pay less acre over there than we pay for a square. Yeah, over here, land is priced per square meter. Over there, you price it per square acre. So, you know, over here it's so expensive for land. But in Canada, it's opportunity is there.
Country's upset because I threw some cable boxes in the garbage. The man lost his mind.
I mean, land's more expensive here than it is in the States. That's for sure.
Well, it depends where in the States.
Yeah. But we'd say like because Canada and America is so big, you do have vast amount of land in the middle of nowhere where no one lives, so it can be bought for cheaper prices than things. But again, if you were trying to buy land in Manhattan or somewhere like that, then you're the dearest in the world. You know,
like when Mike was looking for a house there, he was talking like 40 grand for a house, and I'm like, man, you can't even get a porta potty for 40 grand here. You know, like it's crazy.
Yeah, the average house price in Ireland is 300 and I think is it 350,000 or 450,000 is the average price of a house. I think here in Ireland, average price of house.
The average house here is about between, like, low end is like 350 to 500,000.
Yeah, well, the average price in Ireland in 2022, and it's gone up since then, was 320,000. Was the average price you were paying for a house in Ireland. So it'd be something, you know, up around Dublin, you'd be paying more. Down the country where I am, you pay less. But it's still very expensive. When Mike was saying like, oh, 50,000 for the house or whatever, I was like, my God, that's a great price.
Well, the thing here, like in my area, there's a lot of small houses, like 800 square feet, 900 square feet. This area used to be it's where the military used to house the soldiers and all that stuff. So they just had little houses. Like the bigger houses, like where the officers and stuff, you know, were housed. So all the houses here are like super small. Or I think the biggest house in this area is maybe 2,000 square feet. That's it. But I mean, there's houses, you know, miles north of here where they're $1 million. So it's just, you know, the area that I'm in. You know, I didn't want to pay 30,000 for a house. Thank you, Mike. Let's see what year it was made. You ain't seeing nothing.
You're up in Florida, though, aren't you, Shark Trevor?
Down in Florida.
Yeah, but he's getting kicked out of there. His time has expired. He got his eviction papers.
Yeah, I hear everything costs a lot more in Florida.
Yeah. Well, except for diapers, because they sell an awful lot of diapers down there.
Yeah,
they get you coming and going.
Where would the date be on this thing? Oh, right here. Hold on. I have to let my people here know.
Yeah, the HOA showed them the gate.
See, we don't have
it. When you move, Shark, will you have to deal with any HOAs where you were moving to?
I hope not.
Yeah.
I hope not. I don't know. We'll find out.
Simon, it's 2005.
So what about all your business up in Florida? Like, you just gonna like send it to somebody else or what?
Yeah, I'm gonna. I got a couple of folks here that I need to talk to about taking over some of these accounts, and you know, if they want it. Otherwise, a lot of these companies will just go back to doing what they were doing before I came along. Dealing with it themselves.
Right.
So, and then one of the companies I'm talking to about, what I might do with one of them is I'll buy once a month, and they'll wrap it up, palletize it, and then I'll just ship it up to my new location.
Okay.
Simon saying check for ceramic capacitors there, Mike.
Okay. That was the other power board that was in that
Hold on.
too.
Well, let's make it bigger and let Simon have a look there. Show us. Anything nice there, Simon? Oh, we have a criminal down in the basement at the moment who is breaking YouTube laws.
A YouTube criminal.
Hello.
I love you, Ralph.
It's your
Hey,
fault.
Ralph.
Mike.
It's your fault we're not all millionaires from YouTube because of your ad blockers.
Yeah, well, I have a simple motto, which is "You are not me, so I don't care."
That does not surprise me at all. That's your motto, Ralph.
Yeah.
That's on his family crest.
I need to turn some volumes down here of other things that I have going.
Hey,
There we go.
Ralph. I found that on the it was Wednesday night, weren't you? We were up on E. Matthews live.
Yes.
That AI you were trying out done some really cool logos for you, didn't it?
Hold on. Still a lot of sound here. I've got 3 other things going. I should have done that before. Again, what was the question?
I was saying the logos you were designing using that AI came out really cool, didn't they?
Oh, yes. I was quite surprised how well that came out. But they all have a similar style to them. So I, at some point, put in pixel style, like the old 8-bit video games. And they came out like all cartoony and pixely. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think
What's the name of that AI you were using?
I don't know what's it called. I think it was the Bing AI thingy. I know I saved a couple of the things, but where did I end up putting them? I don't remember. I remember saving them somewhere. I have no idea.
Was it Bing or Bink? B-I-N-K.
I remember saving them somewhere, but where did I put them?
Yeah, they came out pretty cool. I was looking at them. I thought they were class. Be cool for anyone that's trying to start off on YouTube and they want to design their own logo and come up with something. It'll come up with some sort of design for them.
I wish I had stuff like this when I started. Then I would have probably came up with a lot better ideas for things.
Well, that's where this AI going forward is going to be a lot more helpful to creators and people doing podcasts and all that, and even people doing creative writing. AI can come up with so much now.
Found them. They're in my screenshot folder. Hold on, let me just put all my windows back where they were.
Put them back.
Take care.
Yeah, it's the AI is going to be very useful for creators to to do things we weren't able to do before. But of course, like anything, it's getting abused by some people who that's all they're doing is the entire video is created from AI, and it's like, why bother? Freaking waste of time.
And also, I can design your YouTube logo for you, and just tell me what you want to have in it, and I shall design it, and I'll have it ready in a few days. Oh, wow, a few days already. And then they just go, dig. There you go.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, and charge him first.
Yeah.
Grab it all. Have a good new year, and hope 2024 is a good year for you. And he said, "Got to run. Happy New Year to everyone, even Mike."
Bite me.
Yeah, guys,
so
I gotta jump off here. I gotta get outside.
No
Bye.
problem, big country. Thanks for being up, and happy New
Later.
Year to you, yourself and Rooster, and hope 2024 is a good year for you, scrap wise and health wise and every other way.
Later on, big country. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New
Later.
Year, guys.
Later, Big Red.
Take care.
Did you see that he threw his kid in a barrel? Left the
Hey, as
bed?
long as it wasn't full of gasoline, that's okay.
I don't know. Yeah, that pizza.
Um,
Now I can throw that in my mid-grade board.
is that a mid-grade?
Mid-grade.
Yeah, power board, whatever you want to call it.
So
At
So-
board
Man, you're
sort,
artist.
at board sort, low grade and mid grade are exact. You can mix them together, exact same thing.
Oh, really cool.
Yep, they don't have them separated anymore.
So this happened for me today.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Hey, 2,400.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Come
Well
on,
done, sir.
focus on the damn thing. Come on, you can do it.
There we go.
There you go.
2,400 subscribers.
Yeah. So I'm going into 2024 with 2,400 subscribers. Yay!
Well done, sir. Congratulations.
Yeah, and I've actually been going up the past year quite a bit. I've
Hey,
gained more
imagine
than 100.
imagine what your numbers would be if you actually done videos.
Exactly. I think I did 2 videos this year.
2 videos for the whole year. Let me take you back down. There we go.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me, where's my? I was about to show the logo that I made.
Oh yeah, the one that you designed using AI. I thought it came out really cool.
Yeah. So my banner is basically this thing, my logo. So, and I wanted a shield with like a golden border with spikes and wings and a banner on top. So I put that into the AI. This is what came up.
That came out really cool. You know.
Okay,
That's
Game of
awesome.
Thrones looking thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did like Game
exactly.
of Thrones or one of them video game sort of covers. You know? That came
So
out really cool.
golden border with spikes, big R on it, and the banner on top, which I can put my name on. The wings are unfortunately it's all like cut off, so I can't really use this because if I had to like draw the ends of these feathers, that would look really weird. But this is a good start. But on the other hand, if I ever want to try and cast my logo, that's not
That would
going to
be
happen.
challenging.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
there'll be
challenging.
a lot of detail in that.
I can just see Ralph with a Dremel, you know.
Yeah, trying to make something like this. My daughter got 2 3D printers for Christmas. One of them is huge. She got some friends. I don't recall the names.
Do you do much on your 3D printer at the moment, Ralph?
At the moment, no. I've been stuck on the project for these things for over a year.
Yes.
Yeah, that's mainly one reason why I haven't put out that many videos, because it's tedious AF and failure after failure, and at some point I was slightly less motivated to continue. But I went through. I have many more things I want to print, and I want to try and cast. So I have a whole list of where's my.
Do you like do a list of what you plan on doing, or do you just see something and go, do you know what, that looks cool, I'll make that?
No, I've been looking at the video games I've played, stuff I played long ago, and stuff that came out now, and all video games that have like cool little trinkets in them. I've been looking to see if there were 3D files available to download from those games, and sometimes there were, so I just downloaded them, and they're in my to-do list. but I've also been kind of trying to learn 3D modeling on computer using Blender software. It's even more tedious. But yeah, at some point I might actually start making my own 3D files and then printing them. So,
Pretty cool.
and I've also been looking at bigger 3D printers because this thing is, of course, I have this one sitting and doing nothing. So I would want a much bigger one sitting there doing nothing.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you just trying to fill space or something? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yes, kind of, yeah. Also, there's some floor. There's some stuff here, but there's floor. It goes all the way back there.
Yeah, we noticed that on the live stream on Wednesday. Huey and the boys noticed how they could actually see your floor again.
Yes, yeah. I'm working on stuff. That's my New Year's resolution is less scrapping, more casting.
Hey, JCT, welcome in. You were in at the very beginning. Welcome back. Good.
So you get a bigger printer, so you will have less floor space exposed.
Yes, that too, because I do need to put stuff on that floor, because otherwise I'm gonna get like it's like what's that thing called where you're afraid of wide open spaces? That's like the opposite of claustrophobia.
Well, yeah, I don't know what that is because
Yeah,
you never really hear of that one. You hear more about people afraid of being in a closed space.
Yeah. Wait, somebody asked Philip Coos, send us a link. A link for what?
I think he's looking for a link for that 3D, not that generator, that AI generator for the logos.
I forgot what that was actually because I now have my browser set to forget everything as soon as you click on the X.
He's afraid of YouTube catching up with him.
Yeah, exactly.
If anyone knows
agoraphobia, that's it. Yes.
Yeah, but if anyone knows the link for that AI creator thing, please.
Probably if you just Google AI generate images, then you probably find it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's several of them out there.
But that one seemed pretty cool because all you do is put in a couple of keywords. Like he put in shield, gold shield with spikes coming out of it, with the letter R in the center of it, blah blah, and then it generated that for him. So it didn't take an awful lot for it to generate a pretty cool logo.
Yeah.
I'm messing around with an AI that I take the live stream and I dump the live stream into it, and then it will make clips that I can use as shorts.
Okay.
So it will go in and it'll grab logical sections out of the live stream as standalone clips.
Okay.
So I'm messing around with that, see if that has any value.
Yeah. And think that can make it easier for you don't have to spend as much time doing stuff yourself is good. I agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope the link works. I just put it in there.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised that last video is what is it now, 6 months ago, and the last video before that is a year ago. There will be more. Will be more.
Yeah, that I think if we go back to the start of last year, I think your plan was to put a video out maybe once every 2 months or something like that.
Yes, at some point, yeah, to try to at least do that.
Yeah.
And I've been so busy with other stuff, scrapping, cleaning, work.
Yeah, work. Isn't it terrible how work interferes with your YouTube life?
Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, what's the first thing people say if you give them, what if you won the lottery, or what if the doctor told you have only 2 or 3 years left to live? The first thing people say is quit my job.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to work.
No. We work because we have to.
Exactly. I like my job. It gets me scrap. It pays really well. I'm able to buy stuff like the 3D printer and this huge monitor that I'm now in front of, and all my fun PlayStation stuff and whatever. But I'd rather do other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
work
rather
is
see-
sort of we have this love-hate relationship with work, right? You know, most people don't enjoy work, but they love having money to buy stuff. So
Yes, yeah. So it's kind of like a chicken and the egg thing. Yeah.
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 Although
Oh,
I
No,
thanks, Philip.
like Jack, you're in the perfect world. You are making money from something that started off as a hobby. So that's kind of not really work. Like if I could make money from something as a hobby, that starts as a hobby. We say like Ralph there. If he could make money from gaming, because gaming is one of his hobbies, it wouldn't be like work for you then. If you're making money when you're doing something you like doing, like a hobby.
Yeah.
That's where I think Shark has as now. I know it can be tedious some days. I know there's a lot of paperwork that goes along with it that that you don't have when you're doing it as a hobby. There's a lot of regulation and stuff like that goes along with it when you don't have it as a hobby. But still, I think it's easier to do something that you like doing because it's what you started as a hobby. That's my take.
Well, people sometimes ask me like, what if you make like your castings and I mean this is the fish thing that I made. That's how old is that now? 2 years ago, 3 years ago? I don't
2
know.
years ago, I think we done that.
And yeah, it's people ask me why don't you start making and selling those? Yeah, then it turns into work.
Yeah, but would it still not be more? Would it not be still more enjoyable than actual working for someone else? Because you're working for yourself, you're doing something you used to do as a hobby, but you're also getting paid for it now. Would that not be more enjoyable than knowing you have to be at a certain spot at a certain time because your boss said you have to be there?
Yeah, that well, yeah. What's this? Is very busy going to the post office. He hasn't figured out how to pick up a box Ian sent. Ian sent me something.
It might be like, don't send anything to Ralph because it gets sent back.
I did install an app of the local postal service thing and have all my information in there, and it should end up at some type of pickup point that's open 24/7 where I can then retrieve it, and I should get messages and notifications.
And you not having like parcel hotel things, or we call like parcel motels or whatever. It's like you'd be at shopping centres and you can rent. You could give an address to some guy. Someone say this is the parcel motel, blah blah blah, and there'd be a code which is only your code, and then you put that on the parcel. Then it's delivered to that spot.
Similar, yeah.
Yeah, and then you enter the code to open the box, and it lets you take out the parcel. You know, they're very handy because it means you don't have to be at your house, so it's delivered to that. You know, right? You get a text over the parcel at that on your way home from work. You drive into the shopping centre where them big parcel places are, and you just key in your code and take out your parcel.
There's something like that's here that I think I've managed to register that. When was that? About last week, I think.
Okay.
And I hope it works because I also sometimes get stuff sent to me through work that doesn't go with the regular deliveries, and that ends up just with the normal postal service. And I've ended up having to go to customers last week and the week before, and a couple of months ago as well, and not having any parts to fix their appliance. So I had to call into the planning. Say, well, I haven't gotten this package. Oh, it has been sent to you. Let me look at the tracking, and then the tracking. Oh, it's at a pickup point. Yeah. When did it get there? Yeah. Oh, like 2 weeks ago. Oh, then it's gone back already. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that's what happened with my parcel. It went to somewhere, you didn't get it, you didn't get any message to say it was there, and then it came back to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
As opposed to Mike, who gets everything right away when it gets shipped to him.
Yeah, no, it doesn't be sitting in a depot for over a week.
I got my Hui man the next day. Next day.
Right. Anyhow, it's gone past 9 o'clock here, so it's time for me to say goodbye. But I'm going to ask everyone what their
you're wrapping up already?
Yeah, it's gone. The hour's gone already. I'm going to ask everyone what their plan for the week is. So, Shark Scrapper, what's your plan going forward into 2024?
Moving. But between now and then, I'm going to be making videos like I always have been, and balancing keeping the company going and getting the company ready to move. So, but the focus right now is to try to burn down as much inventory. Well, scrap as much inventory.
Yeah,
not
try not to
burn
mention the word burn down.
scrap as much inventory as possible, so I don't have as much to figure out, what to deal with when I move.
Okay. So, Ralph, what's your plan for the week going forward and into the year as well?
I hope to get some new crucibles for my electric furnace, because the ones I have are pretty much worn down, and that causes my furnace to trip the earth breakers. So I won't be able to do any castings using brass or Nordic gold or bronze or copper, because when the temperature goes too high, the thing goes. So I might do some aluminium and zinc casting. Maybe make more of those nice shiny coins that I made.
Cool.
And this is an in-between little project, which is fairly simple. So I'll try to get a video out on on those in January.
Of which year?
Of
Yeah,
the next year. Of the next year.
Okay, and anyways, Mike, what's your plan for the week and the year going forward?
Taking this projector apart.
He's going to spend the whole year, all of 2024, doing it.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I got 3 more boards. I ain't doing nothing this week. I'm doing whatever's back there, whatever I have to get finished. There ain't much back there.
I tell you what, Mike, I'm impressed. You've really knocked through that stuff, man. You've been cranking.
Yeah, my body feels it too. Did you see my little caption underneath my name there? Nobody asked about it.
Yeah, what's the confession? I saw that earlier.
No, it's too late now.
Okay, never mind. Tell me.
Good.
Tell me
I
tomorrow.
really wasn't that interested, but
Tell me
whatever.
next year.
It was mainly there for Irish's sake.
What's your confession?
I microscoped yesterday.
Yeah, we have him. He's part of the team. We have put him in the team.
Just yesterday.
Welcome to Team Microscrap. And all I can see is Shark just going in his head thinking, "Oh my God, what has happened?"
Well, it explained why I woke up with the shits this morning. So
that might have been the last of the soda bread yet.
maybe. But I don't know. I'm just gonna switch up.
Who's just spilled her coffee laughing?
Yeah, I've been stripping a lot of copper and got all that wire out of my way, except for that big.
What did you microscrap, Mike?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Were you trying to get little brass fittings out like Ian Matthews does?
Apparently, you didn't watch my video either.
I haven't watched any videos today because I've been too busy. I seen your video coming up. It's in the list to
I
watch.
was taking apart those GFI plugs, which are like the But I had a big bin here full of a bunch of little crap. I sat here and I cleaned it all up.
There we go. Welcome back to Team Microscrapping, where it all began for you.
I'm not part of your freaking team.
Anyhow,
I love you anyway, Mike.
As you should, Ralph.
Mike, I just want you to know that we still love you, even though you've come out of the closet.
As a microscrapper, we all thought it for a while that you had gone back to being a microscrapper, but we didn't want to say it until you officially announced it.
I'm not a microscrap. One little thing.
I guess he didn't really come out of a closet, because a closet would be kind of big. So for a microscrapper, would you come out of a pantry?
Yeah, as Puzman said there, I think we all suspected it all along.
Yeah.
Anyhow, now on that note of confession from Mike, anything else to add, Mike, before we finish?
A fitting end to the year.
I'll supply you for the whole week.
And well, my plan, as I say, going into 2024 is to get that shed made that I want to get knocked up to give me more room. If I can get that done, I'll be happy enough. And of course, stay healthy and pick up. Then I can start picking up more stuff again. It's just I have no room at the moment. So that's my plan for 2024. And as always, appreciate everyone that has been here all year with us, that's dropped in. Anyone that just dropped in now and then, you're all appreciated as well. If you haven't already hit the like, please do. And for everyone going forward, Happy New Year. And I hope 2024 delivers everything you wish for. So I leave it to guy down here to finish it out. So, Ralph,
Scrap you all later.
bye bye, everyone. And
Happy New Year,
thanks for being